Hello, my brethren. My name is Galahad, and welcome back to my Minecraft city. We are getting up another day, so let's go check on Regis and his son, and let's see what happened to them. So, we got our stuff. Do I need anything else? I better put my stuff back in my hand. I always take it out of my hand, but if I keep it out, it's not going to be really safe for me. So just make sure you always have your food ready to go and your tolls ready to be paid. Alright. Check our mail. Hey, we got a reward from the police station. So we'll take that. So investigation must be over. So we can stop by there first to see if anything has changed. But let's put our emeralds up just to keep them safe. I might get a bank account later, but right now we're going to go without one. I thought that was an Enderman for a minute there. I was like, nope. Let's see. And put in our emerald. Let's go. Now we're in the city. Gonna eat some apples. Alright, first things first, we're going to check on these two. So stop by the police station, and we'll see if we can see Regis in here anywhere. Oh, meant to jump. Been playing other games recently, and the jump and the not jump is mixed up. So we got the holding cells. Now, prisoners will be moved here or to the one outside the city until you do the prison quest, which we haven't done yet. So we are going to the holding cell to find him. Now, after we do the prison quest, he might end up being moved. We'll see. It depends on how future investigations go on him. So, we got Regis. Yes, there are no cops around here, and I just opened up the door, but hey. It was you, wasn't it? My business is ruined thanks to you. Was the reward not enough? James hasn't paid my fine. I'll be here a while. I hope you're happy. So we can tell him you deserved it. James is better off without you, or the police paid more. So you deserved it. For what? Being a good businessman? No, for you know, making your family live in impoverishment while you hoarded the loot. Police paid more. James didn't need pay. It's the quest. 20 emeralds and fish was more than enough for a simple adventurer like you. See, you're making me like you less and less. I'm not just a simple adventurer. I'm a businessman. I own a library. You owned a fish restaurant. Or, not really restaurant, fish supply store? Same thing, right? Alright, James is better off? Yeah, without me, he'll be out of a job. Well, we'll see about that. We're going to go check on James. You're stuck in here. Bye. Have fun. Okay, we are here. And if you'll notice, he marked out Regis and. So now it's just Son's Fish Supply Shop. Open during the day. So let's see what that's about. He might need to change his name there. It's not really, inventive. But let's see why. Alright, welcome to the fish store. I'll sell you some stuff, but I am about to liquidate all my product. Oh, so he's about to leave. Let's see about the boats, because we saw some on the way in. We never bought any. I'm sorry, but I've already sold the boats to the lumber yard. So this is going to show you, after you do this quest, and if you do it like this, there will be boats in the lumber yard once he actually delivers them. And let's see, I did the quest. Oh, it's you! Thank you for uncovering the emerald stash. I'll use it to make my own path. Since we left the emerald stash, this is the response. If we took it, he wouldn't even be here. The store would be empty, and, you know, like I said in the last one. So, what now? Now, I'll sell the store and begin anew. Start my own business. Work somewhere else. Or maybe be an adventurer like you. I like James a lot better. He's nice. Residence? I'm staying in the Peony Hotel for now. I'll need to make my emeralds last, though. Ooh, with that little bit of stuff left and probably the profits you're making from anything else you're like liquidating, you're going to be living day to day. You'll probably need a loan from the bank. And then we got cod we can buy, but let's not. We don't really need it. Actually, sure, why not? Thanks, this will help my future career. I have a piece of cod that I don't really need. Alright, and then Regis? He can stay in jail. I'm not spending my earned freedom on someone who used me. Plus, there's still an active investigation on him. So, there is still a current investigation, so he might be there longer. Now that is the only changes with Regis and Co. for now. But later on, there will be more changes. Now, let's go check the bank, and I'll meet up with you there. Okay, we're at the bank, and let's go on in, see if there's a new quest. There is. Take this off, and let's read it. The Castle Florist Hotel's previous manager is requesting an investigator to solve the mystery of the 502 tenant's disappearance. Reward for finding the tenant or their journal, ownership of the room 502, and 200 emeralds. So you get both. 200 emeralds and the room is yours permanently. You can do whatever you want with the room as long as it stays inside that room. You can put a little statue of yourself in there if you want. As long as it doesn't break through the walls or the floors of the other rooms or your current room, it's yours to do what you want with it. So, you just have to keep the outside of the hotel pretty. But past that, it is yours to do whatever you need. So we can move our operations inside the walls, and I don't have to pay a toll every time, but we'll see how it goes. So we're going to go over here, and right now it's closed, so I'm going to get that opened real quick, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so here we are outside the hotel, and whenever you get here, once this quest is started, this door is open. Or if someone buys it first, that works too. But that does cost a lot of emeralds, 150 blocks. So you gotta collect if you want this hotel. So here we are, and inside we got the florist area, which you can buy flowers, but there's no one here, so we can't do that right now. If someone buys it, we can later. Now here's the hotel side. It's the same cashier, but you get it blocked off from the storefront, so it's a little more private and secure. So let's go up to the second floor. We're looking for floor 5. So if you'll notice, 101, you go 101 to 104, and so we need to go up to 105. I can do a more in-depth video of this place later, but right now, we're just going to stick with this one video, because it will take a lot of time to go through every single room. This is a big hotel. I forgot room number we're on. We're on 4. One more floor, and then we are up there. And we'll see what happened to the resident. There it is. It's closed off. We only got 501 and room 502. Main Street Police Department. Do not cross. But we are going to cross it because we want to. Room 502. The sign's broken. Hey! Something must have happened. So we'll go on inside, and why is there a nether portal in the middle of the room? Nether is just leaked out all over the place. The windows are blackened. You got nether pushing outside. Oh, I stepped on that. Nether's going through the windows. So it is spreading. So we'll need to break this portal. Or we can keep it in here, but we'll just at least break these. But we'll see. Alright, and heading out into the nether. Oh! Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Stop. Rude. Please stop. Alright. Come on. I don't have a bow. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do a quest. Let me do a quest. Okay, we got the room has actually been pushed out here. Emeralds, we can take all of them. And wither roses, that's new. They're not sold in the city. Hey, we got a sword. Let's take that. And just a regular golden sword. But we can have it just in case we need another sword, since mine is half health. We got a flint and steel. In case we need to get out here. So it took his entire room and just dropped it in here. Some of the ceiling has fallen. Then you got the room itself, an explosion, and only one bed, so he might have tried to sleep. I don't know. That doesn't look good. We'll probably do that in a quest later, right? Alright, so let's see if we can find out what happened to him. We got the entrance to the city. He is not over here. This is the Piglin City, which we need to avoid right now because I don't think we have armor that is golden on. Oh, there's a lot of zombie piglins over there. Let's not deal with them. I'm going to head over here. A little close. Never mind. Take it back. There's a lamp right here. Let's see what's over here. I'm sorry. Aha! Here it is. And... okay, that was just my noise being updated. Looks like that didn't work out too well for him. But we got another golden sword. A golden ingot. Another golden sword. And another golden ingot. Binder nether portal. So he had the blueprints to it. And we got a stone pickaxe, probably what he used to make this. And then some rotten flesh, but we're going to leave that because we don't need that. That's gross. He brought a chair here. Let's read his book. It is in my inventory. And there we go. And let's see. I can't believe I was fired from my lab job. I am a scientist. So what if I push the boundaries? Isn't that what science is about? Maybe trying to find a way into the nether is taboo. But in the pursuit of knowledge, there shouldn't be any boundaries. I don't like where this is going. All they gave me was a couple thousand emeralds. What? That's supposed to be enough to live on? It's no matter. Once I complete the nether portal, I will be rich in gold. So you're going to use the nether portal that has been banned for some reason, lost the technology to build for some reason in the lore of the city, which you all will find out later, but not right now, because I want to reveal it in time, and it will take me like a good couple hours to actually explain everything in full about the city's lore, but that's okay. We'll get to that when we get to it. So, he wanted to use the nether as a gold mine. I got a decent hotel room for the time being. I just need to procure equipment and materials for the portal. I noticed that the shop somehow sells withered roses. Not for cheap, I might add. I tried to inquire how they got the roses, but the shopkeep was not willing to let anyone know. So I spent a considerable amount for the rest of their stock. He bought the rest of their wither roses, which we now have in our inventory. I did leave one on the desk just to do it, but if you want to take that one off the desk too, you can, because they are valuable. My plan succeeded. The supplier came after dark, so I followed him from a distance. He went outside the city to this old barn. There I saw it, an obsidian gate. I was caught by the guards with crossbows. It took most of my emeralds to get out alive. They sold me the blueprints for the rest of my life savings. I still can't believe this page was from King Biander II's personal collection. If this portal doesn't work, I will sell this page. And you could get a little bit from it for the Historical Society, probably. With a mere 8 emeralds left, I headed back to the hotel. So that's the emeralds we found in the chest, was his last 8 emeralds. Poor dude. I somehow got a previous colleague to give me the supplies I needed. Well, he wants 40% of which I find is just preposterous. He gave me all the obsidian I needed, 2 stone pickaxes, some ladders, and a trap door for some reason. I mean, good thing, because he used it to board up your thing. It didn't take me long to have everything ready. At last, I used the flint and steel, and the gate opened. Something's wrong with the gate. It seems to be fluctuating. It didn't build it correctly, apparently. The portal somehow has malfunctioned. I saw a blast of light. Then when my vision returned, I saw I was in the nether. I wasn't just brought alone. It seems most of my room is here as well. The cornflower on my desk turned into a wither rose. That wasn't a wither rose, it turned into one. So the nether portal messed up so bad that it took his room and withered his cornflower. I tried to sleep, but the bed just exploded, which brought a horde of zombie-like creatures here. So that's why there was a bunch of zombie pigmen around, and that's why there's the big hole in the floor. So don't try to sleep in your beds in the nether. He just learned. I managed to dispatch one with my pickaxe, but the rest became enraged. I picked up the dropped gold sword and killed 3 more before running and digging myself into a hole. The zombies eventually lost interest, so I took the opportunity to collect some things to make this bunker a little more comfortable. I haven't been able to leave this hole for a while now. The giant flying monsters will kill me if I leave. I did have to fight one just then. I understand your pain. I'm running out of food. I just wish someone would find me. I don't know how long you've been missing, but I found you. Whoopsie daisy. Yes, that's all I can say for him. What else am I supposed to say, you know? He did this to himself. He was rich. At least by my standards, you know. I don't have thousands of emeralds to give to people, which these people probably have something to do with. So in another episode, we're going to go to the portal that the other people had and see how that works out. And we'll see why this one was fluctuating in that episode. Probably. Because he did get the blueprints from them. So if we go back out, we can complete the quest. Ow. Rude. So this one isn't really a hard quest. It is, do you mind? Gotta break the boards that were up. Alright. There we go. Back to normal. So this quest isn't a really hard quest, but it does require you to go to the nether. Go into the nether, and that might be difficult if you don't have proper equipment. Now I do only have iron leggings, boots, leather tunic, and an almost destroyed helmet. I need to get that fixed, or buy a new one, or something. I need to see if there's a store for that somewhere around here. But we will do that later. So we got the quest complete, and now we will go down. Oh, look at those stairs. Makes me want to go to the castle. There is a lot more to be found. And in my TikTok, I showed I'm doing add-ons. If you follow my TikTok, you'll be able to see the mods, the modded pack I'm creating, and it's adding new mobs. So mobs, that whole thing is for the city. Most recently, I uploaded a video of 2 golems, and, well, technically 3. They are the knight golems from King Byander's army. So you will find them in that nether area, in the city, and in the fortresses that have been fallen, which we will look at in a later episode, but that falls under the royal quest line. It'll at least be a couple episodes from now, but we'll see. We do have another area to explore, an old barn just outside the city, so we are going to keep this book for now. I'm not going to collect the reward just yet. I need the book to help me with the next quest. So we're going to go home, drop off some stuff, and hey, there's a skeleton. Sorry, skeleton. You're in my way. Alright, got some arrows. and head home to our house. I don't know how he spawned in. I pretty much lit up the entire area. Nope, you stay to your own. You stay to your own. Okay, we're good. Alright. Hey, boy. Pat, pat. And we'll go ahead and put our food up. Gonna put our fish in the freezer because we don't need that. And I only have 10 emeralds. I'm gonna keep those on me. So, let's end the quest here. We're going to go on another quest later on to find out what exactly the scientist meant by a place outside the city. We're going to have to find that place because I want to see if there's the collection of the thousands of emeralds. I need it. I want it. We're going to find it. So, thank you for joining me on my quest to see what happened to Regis and his son, and to go to the nether and find out what happened to the unnamed scientist. Thank you for joining me on my quest, and goodbye, my brethren.